Miss the shuttles.
Your most accurate local forecast starts now with Chief Meteorologist Eric Finkenbinder.
Now, speaking of outer space, doesn't this look like something that, one of those rovers that you might see on Mars? You're thinking, well, okay, what is this? Well, I'll tell you what, it makes life a lot easier in early June. Picture this, Alicia and Valerie. You're laying on this. It's early June. You can feel the breeze in your hair. You're, of course, covered with, it's blocking the sun here. You're under some shade, and you're listening to whatever music you want, picking strawberries. And yeah, that's exactly what this is. So let me first describe. And by the way, I have a small strawberry patch at home. Within 5 minutes, my back's hurting, and it's like, okay. I can only imagine what large-scale strawberry producers have to go through, and that's why we've got something like this, and it's called the Harvest Pro. Certainly is a pro. Got your gas pedal, probably moving at a good less than 1 mile an hour. But yeah, on your stomach, and just making it convenient and your productivity better. And that's what it's all about here at the Mid-Atlantic Fruit and Vegetable Convention here at the Hershey Lodge. So this is what we'd call a solar-powered strawberry picker. I think it's just some of the coolest things, just getting that latest and greatest technology that we have, and anyone that may have some of the large-scale strawberries in the area, that's exactly what we're seeing here now. Many other things, and I learned a lot. At the same time, probably wondering, why are we talking meteorology here at the convention? It was more talking about the climate and some of the changes that we see that may be impacting our growing season locally. Now, before I talk about locally, let's go sort of large scale. I want to show you that as we look at global temperatures, 2023 was the warmest year on record. Now, a lot of that is attributed to warm sea surface temperatures. Got a lot of water across the planet, and it's those warmer sea surface temperatures. But when you look locally, I want to show you some of the local records because 2023, also one of the warmest years for us here across the mid-state. We also had 2021 and 2020, so some of our recent years have been the warmest on record. Well, what about right now? Let's talk about January, by the way. So far this month, to date, we're almost done with January, fourth wettest January on record with more than 5 inches, almost 6 inches of rain. A lot of us can say, yep, it certainly was a wet month. We're also 4 degrees warmer than average, but we've also had snow. Over 9 inches of snow, which is more than what we had last year, by the way. So we talked more during the growing season, but that's just talking a little bit more about what we're seeing right now as we start off the new year. Here's the almanac today. We did reach the average high of 39, but notice we are not dropping below freezing. I think that's going to be common for us here this week. So here's our precision cast. Again, likely to stay above freezing in most places overnight, then peaking tomorrow near 40 degrees. We're just quickly showing our precision cast. Let's go through tomorrow, where we're keeping the clouds around for the most part. We don't really see a whole lot of change. So that 70 forecast, let's jump to that because moving into February, what is typically an active month, it's very quiet to start. Alicia and Valerie, lots of clouds around this week, but here's the good news. Our weekend, not only is it sunny, but it's mild. We're looking at mid-40s. So again, we're not really seeing those temperatures dropping below freezing. The ground's not freezing. That's also something that we're discussing here at the Mid-Atlantic Fruit and Vegetable Convention. So a lot of cool things here coming out of the growing industry.
So cool. Thanks for the tour, Eric. I thought that thing was a massage chair of some
Yeah,
sort,
that's what I thought.
That's obviously not it.
So did I. Yeah.
Oh, he's getting back in. Someone give that man a massage. Thank you, Eric. All right, even by Alaska standards, the state is getting a lot of snow this winter.
And the latest cafe craze.